Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Green Hell, shall we? Continuing our complete beginner's guide, and, well, we had a little drink of this, and, had an experience. And I talked to you all, and it seemed the sentiment was people wanted to see me continue to go further in the game so you could check out some more content, so we will. So I'm going to go ahead and select my spear and just run us up through the forest. We're going to be going north along this road, past this pool of water, and up through here. All right, and we're getting there. This is it. So once you get over here, there are what appear to be roads, right? There's these muddy pathways, and we're going to do our best to follow them and get to the river, I suppose. So if I go this way, some sticks I can pick up. Okay. I'm looking for indications. There's some stones. Sure, that's good. No, big stone, drop it. Here we go. So here is a river with a log we can go across. Now it's time to open our map by pushing down and check out the map and see, okay, we came through the rock, which is that ovular thing with the kind of spirally sun with the rays coming out. And we are now at that bendy river, perhaps at 2147 or 2146, something like that. Let's check our watch to actually see. 2448 is what it says. Whoa, I'm way off. Let me see. Where's 2448? Oh, wow. Maybe I'm holding the map the wrong way, or am I not moving? Oh, okay, I'm moving west. For some reason, I thought I was still going north once I went through the cave, but I turned and I'm going west. That explains it. Okay, so yeah, always keep track of where you are. I was thinking I was at the northern river, but no, I'm at this river that kind of goes off to the west over here. So I'm going to come down, and we're going to hit this beach. Here's a coconut, which is great to see. And we will... I'll just take it. Just take the whole thing. So somebody or something has chopped down all of these trees. You see all these palm trees have been rooted. And we're going to move up. Okay, I hear a grunting. But that's probably just a peccary or some kind of other reasonable animal, hopefully. And more felled trees as I go here. Alright, another animal that we startled. Yep, running away. That is fine. And there's some larvae, some scared animals, and now I am moving, still this kind of northwest fashion, over the ridge. And I'm sticking to this mountain, which should be identifiable on the map. So if I look at this and I'm kind of going northwest, yeah, you can see where I'm at on the map. And I'm going to just follow this edge. And I am paying very close attention. I'll take a rope. To the ground. There's a feather. Fine. You have to be on the lookout for cats over here. Okay. This tree has interesting flowers, so maybe it's worth gathering. So we can switch to our axe and just see if this turns into anything special. Unknown bulb. We'll take it. And We got a bulb. What is this bulb? Let's go to our backpack. Let's look at it. And it's this. And, okay, interesting. I'm going to eat it. And it gives you 60 carbs, but poisons you. So that's a lot of carbs, but, I threw up. Now, what we learned from that is, like, okay, in that case, it's one of those things where maybe we have to cook it, but now we know. And so many of these things have just expired, so let's go ahead and drop this. Remember, when you have food poisoning, just let it go. All right. Don't eat anything unless it's something that will cure your food poisoning. So we're going to be throwing up, and our health and energy are going to be going down. But even so, I'm going to press on just a bit this way, because this is what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. I hear natives making noise. That's not ideal. You hear somebody singing? And now I found a road, so let's talk to her about it.
This might sound weird, but I found a road.
What? How so?
Someone must have come through here recently. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, great. Looking forward to some good news.
All right, so now you want to just follow these tracks. Now I'm getting really exhausted. There's crabs right here. Watch out for them. So it's probably in my best interest to just return home. And mark where I found these tracks. So if I go down and I say, okay, I found some tracks. Where am I? Where did I find the road? Well, we'll just look at our watch, and we're at 49:21. This is where we want to return to. So sometimes it's like this when you're in this upper region. It's just like it doesn't go according to plan. Now, we definitely don't want to fight that native that we heard singing, but in my experience, remember, there's two types of natives. There's like not hostile, and there's try to kill you. And usually the ones that sing aren't bad, but don't quote me on that. You see, our food poisoning is slowly working down. We're getting very, very tired, though. So trying to make it back before we pass out is going to be key. I'm going to go here. And I do have some energy shrooms. I'm actually going to eat them. This will hurt. Oh, no, these don't actually affect my food poisoning too badly. And they give me a little boost of energy. If I found... there we go, we're puking. If I found some more energy shrooms, I might eat them just to ensure that we don't fall asleep on the job here. But we're going to walk right back down to the riverbed and try to make it to our camp before we pass out from exhaustion. There's another coconut. Go this way. Walk on the log. We're just retracing our steps. It takes a second to get a foothold over here, but the first thing we wanted to do was find the road. And we did. And our food poisoning is almost gone, as we're doing a pretty good job not eating anything. Now this will make us throw up. Oh, these are sanity shrooms. We don't need these. For a second, so we'll puke it out. If you eat anything, you will puke it out. It won't make your food poisoning necessarily last longer. It'll just make you do that. But I wanted the energy. All right. I think we're going to be... Here we go. This is going to make me puke, but it's going to, at the very least, mean that I don't collapse before I get home, I think.
I need to rest.
I know you need to rest. We're going for it, dude. Wow, I didn't know that these animals like had an iridescent quality to their fur at night. I mean, that doesn't seem good. All right, you can see our campsite. We're almost there. And the food poisoning is almost gone as well. So I'm dying of thirst. So what I'm going to do is go in my backpack and I'm going to go here and I'm going to drink the coconut water. And then we're going to sleep. We got to rest. We're going to wake up in the middle of the night and be like dying.
Hungry.
I'm hungry, all of these things. So now we're no longer food poisoned, so I will eat this meat. Great. And then we can drink the coconuts here. And now we're feeling a lot better. No food poisoning. And some of this meat should be ready to rock. Yeah, this is. Eat. And let's check our radials. We're out of carbs. So, overall it's a very good lesson. I'll take this meat and then we'll eat it. Which is that, yes, I had to do science just to get a record of what that, strange bulb did. But even though it gave us 60 carbs, if it poisons you, food poisons you, you puke out like all of your nutrient bars. So it's a net loss on carbs. I'm looking for bananas. I'm not seeing any. But there's a coconut. All right. I'll pick it up. And oh, looks like I got a leech, maybe. There. There we go. Drink, take, and we got to inspect ourselves. Let's see. Turn off the armor. Yeah, there it is. Three leeches. Wild. Alright. And then I thought I heard a cat. I think I do hear a cat. I don't see it. Oh, God. Got it. Okay, that was awkward. So it tried to kill us. Okay, well, we'll be eating kitty cat. Anyway. Let me check my radials. We need fat. We need carbs. Okay. No problem. Let us... Alright. Well, we can make bone broth to get a bunch of fat. So let's harvest this jaguar. It's going to take a second to get everything back together, but we'll make it. Let me put a fire under here. Campfire ash, charcoal, great. And I will... I need to wash myself after butchering. Oh, I'm too heavy. Right. Let's go ahead and drop these bones. Oh, I need to make more arrows. So, to be honest, you guys have seen me do this before, and this is just so much of what Green Hell can be, especially when you're trying to transition to a new zone, at least for me, is that I face a setback, like I get food poisoning, and then I'm low, and I get attacked by a cat, and I need to just kind of take some time to... we're going to harvest this. patch back up. I'm going to make a fire. And we're going to select this and we're going to put it right here. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and start inserting all the sticks and things that we need. I need one more stick. No problem. Remember, I can't really use that fire very reliably because of the rain. I am still looking for bananas. Alright, anyway, here's some sticks. And this will let us cook, make bone broth, make some meat. But we really need double bone broth right now. I'm going to eat my coconuts. If I go into my backpack, right here, so we can just harvest this. And we're going to go ahead and eat and harvest. And this will give us carbs and fat. Eat. Great. And then we're going to use our tool. I have some dried leaves, luckily. And we'll insert. And then we're going to take the bowl, and I'm going to go to my backpack, and I got so many bowls. So we're going to insert, or pick this up and put it over here. There. Then, how much water do I have in here? I have some. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to be very careful not to insert and put out my fire. We're going to just push X, select it, get the green circle on top of each of those, and then now I'm going to pick up some of these bones, bone that we dropped, and then we're going to go into the backpack, and we're going to pick this up, drop it in there, get that bone infusion, drop it in there. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to my backpack again. We're going to go to the food tab, and I will insert one of these big cat meat to dry out. The other will cook, and this is ready. I'll drink it. Let me check my radials now. Doing much better on everything except carbs, which is fantastic. So then we'll take this, and I will go here, and I'm going to cook this. Okay, tremendous. And let's just drop some more coconuts. Now, I might want to take some more with me to my new... Oh, right, can't drop it like that. Campsite that I'm planning on the other side of the barrier to collect rainwater. But for now, I'm just going to try to travel light. I need to craft more arrows without question. And let me check the water rather. Yeah, that's in here. This is dirty water, so let's just get that out of there. And that's cooking. Okay. So while that's cooking, I need to craft arrows. So that requires little sticks. So if I go backpack and I say craft, and I then say small stick, arrow, I have stones, right? Yeah. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. I'm going to craft all three. Just make some more arrows. I did get a good tip that metal is best used for arrows and armor, and maybe tools, but not really for weapons. So obsidian makes for better spears and axes and such. All right, we're going to go ahead and eat this. And we will drink that. And then I'm going to go ahead in my backpack, and I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to drop this right in there so it's empty. And now I'm going to fill up my canteen with clean water. One, two, three, four. So now that thing is full of clean water. I'm going to go ahead and destroy the snail and destroy these. Good. So now I have water and food for traveling. We're low a little bit on fat and carbs, so we could make more, bone infusion if we like to help mitigate that. I'll take a bone, and we just walk right over here, and we go into our backpack, and we can drop this in there. There. All right. And I'm going to keep checking for some bananas. But even if they don't give us bananas, we can look for other fruits. There's a spider around here. I'm going to run away. It could be the spider that's in my trap, but I don't want to mess around with it. All right. There. Okay. By the way, of course, the bone brew would have got rid of our food poisoning if we were close enough to consume it. So I guess we could make a bidon and, carry around bone brew as our secret remedy if we wanted. But what I'm going to do is just gather a few sticks so when we do find a forward campsite, we can easily begin building a campfire and stuff. Here we go, and here's some nuts for our fat situation. And fat is actually really, really good. I'll take that for later. It's just carbs, so that's beautiful. And mushrooms will do the trick for this. They'll give us a little bit. Not a ton, but some. I'll take one for medicine. Great. All right, that'll do. And let's look at our backpack. So we have some arrows. We have our fire maker. We have a little rope. We have a few sticks. What time is it? It's actually 10 a.m. So I'm okay with moving further. I am a little bit tired. It's like, do I want to wait until the next day? Well, we can harvest this, make more arrows if we want. Get some food. Oh, wait. If we get energy shrooms, yeah, then we can just press on. Let's look at the big tree to see if there's any coffee shrooms chilling. That would really help. I'll take a rope or 10. And I don't see any of the blue shrooms. Okay, no problem. I heard the spider, but I just kept on moving. Alright, I'm going to go this way. I'm doing fine. Of course, all of this is subject to change, but for now, we're okay. Alright. Here's some shrooms we can eat. Paragon. And, most of our stuff is actually topping off. It's doing much better. All right, great. So our job is to get back to the road. Now, we could go back the exact same way that we went initially, or we could cut over to the right and explore this path, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk right over here. And just take a different approach and see if we can find the road sticking up here. By the way, there's lots of sticks for us to gather, so I always feel better when I have a bunch of sticks. I know they have weight to them, but you need them for a fire and for building a save point. Alright. Speaking of that, I should have, if I was being smart, I should have saved the game before I came over here. Because anything can happen on this side. Alright, so now we're walking over a riverbed on a log. And if I'm looking, that is where we were before on the western point of this. And so if I keep going now, I'm going north. There's a rattlesnake right there. I'm going to kill it just so I don't accidentally get wrecked by it later. It's not letting me harvest it. I know I have a knife, right? Yeah. And, you know, sometimes the targeting is a little bit wonky. Anyway, whatever. I hear something. I don't want to hear it. It was either... That was a spider, I believe. Or it might have been a scorpion, to be honest. I'll take these nuts. These are great for just getting some fat. Alright. And now, I am just walking north. And we should catch the road. Here it is. Right here. And now we're just going to follow these tracks. They're not perfect, these tracks, but they stop and start, and you just kind of have to keep looking around in a logical direction. There's Armadillo guy. Oh, here's some fruit. Here we go, finally. There's some hydration and some carbs. So this is helping with our radial significantly. Look at that. Well, now we're doing really well. All right, I'm just going to keep following the road. You can see there's a more depleted riverbed along the side there. Almost mangrove-like tree roots. Keep your eyes peeled, obviously. Anything can happen. I'm going to switch back to my bow, just in case anything happens. Alright, and see how the road stops, but then it picks right back up here. And just kind of following it as it twists and twists. And then there's this big log that's like a dead end. So, well, where does the road go? Like, where does the Jeep go? It goes through this. So we're going to go follow it as well. And here it is. So it moves up this way. And where does it go? I'm just going to keep pressing on. And yep, here it is. Okay, there's some rocks. And we're heading towards what looks like a rock wall. The road comes into a boulder. Moves over here. And then, we hit some more like fallen trees and such. But the road goes through it, and oh my goodness, this is so lucky. Energy shrooms. We really need some extra energy right now. I'm going to eat all of this. Keep us going. Now there's some Paragon. That's fine. I'll take it. There's a dead bird. And let's make sure we're still on the road, because sometimes it can be easy to lose the tire tracks. So they were here, and then Do we see them? Do they go up here or do they go over here? Let's look over here first. I've got enough dead birds on me. Do I see tire tracks? That's what I'm trying to find. I need to continue with the road. I don't want to lose it. Alright. Here's a flat point. But again, I don't see any tracks. I mean, did the road come up this way? And the answer is no. No, it did not. So I'm going to go back down lower. And I'm going to just explore over here. And I'm going to follow this around, like where I would... yeah, here we go. Here's tire tracks. Okay, so they kind of follow... They hug this big rock. And then you lose them. And we'll go this way. And... Alright, we scared that. Oh, there's bananas. I'm looking all over. There's animals. Here's the tire tracks right here. There's animals that we're scaring. Let me pick some bananas. I really can't say no to that right now. Alright. And then I'm going to follow this. These animals are running away. Good hunting. And here's the tracks. And you can see I'm kind of heading north still. Looks like I got some leeches on me, so let me get those off. I'll say. There's about 50 of them. World record. Alright. And then the tracks move up this way. So you're just going to keep following these until you... Yep, here it is. Until you find this. It's a Jeep. And we can talk to our lady friend.
You're not gonna believe what I just found.
A city made of gold.
What? No, it's a Jeep. Well, it's not running anymore, but, you know, there's some useful stuff in it.
So it's good news, right?
I think so. There's one thing that bothers me, though. I found something that looks like a listening device connected to the walkie-talkie. Crazy, right?
That's not good. Do you think someone might be listening to us?
I have no idea.
I don't know. This isn't the first strange thing I found in the jungle, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So we found the Jeep, and while she was talking, I picked up a bunch of things, so let's look at those. The key thing that I want to show you that we got there was this bidon. So it's a canteen. We have our coconut bidon, which holds 40. This thing, I'll fill it up. I'll show you. This canteen is massive. So there's water here. I'm going to select it, and I'm going to pick up this metal bidon, put it in there. This thing holds 100. So it's, 2.5 times the size of the current canteen. So it's got so much water. So that's a huge benefit. Also, we found, some candy bars, some just easy nutrition for us, which is great. Let me see my radials. How are we doing? We're really doing okay on everything. So what I recommend and what we're going to do is building a forward campsite at this location. What location is this? It's the Jeep, which is 4417. But if you look at your map, there is a Jeep tire that you can see on the top, or a Jeep wheel of the map at 4417-ish. That is this location. But we want to build a... Here we go. Hut shelter. Just for a quick save point. We can try to build something more complex than this in a moment. But for now, this is definitely what I want to build. Now I'm going to build it up here because this riverbed, when it's raining, it's full. It has water you can drink. But when it's not raining, there is actually no water here. So you'll see like this dries up and you won't be able to drink. So fill up your canteen when it's raining. All right, then I'm going to build this right on the road. It's, at first I was like, well, I can't build it on the road. I'm going to get run over. No, there's nobody. That Jeep is flipped over. So let's go ahead and create this. And we'll start putting in everything that we've got on us. And then they need long sticks. And we want to get this done before sleep time so that we can save the game and rest out here. We'll build more stuff later. We're going to need to build, a more specific shelter, like a covering with a fire and storage and drying rack and all of that stuff, because this is so far away from our other camp that we built, which has so much stuff, that it's just not practical to try to travel back there too often. So we want to make a home away from home in many different locations if we can. Let's get all these leaves. Yeah, we're experts at doing this by now. It's cool. I really like the progression of just like, having built so many of these things and getting better at the game, we know exactly how to kind of survive. You feel like you are gaining experience in this. Got it. I'm going to drop this. And perfect. And now we could save the game right here and sleep. You can see we're getting very tired. So I think this is a good place for us to end this episode. At our new campsite, we got the Jeep, we got the canteen, and we have a whole area to explore, but we need to fortify up here to make surviving and sustaining feasible. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Take care.